What up, squad? I'm Leland, and welcome to our first international Royal Key with Diablos Rojos del Mexico in their $175 million facility. Let's go check it out. All right, team, so I'm here with Mr. Francisco Ramos, the general manager.
Yes.
So what can we expect to see from the stadium today?
We are about to have our 23 season opener. We are going to face Tigres de Quintana Roo, which is its arch-rival in the baseball history in Mexico, because they used to play in the same stadium like 50 years ago, and the stadium was painted one side in blue, one side in red for each of the teams. So at that time it was called the Civil War. Now that Tigres has moved from the city, it has become the War of Wars, and as a season opener will be the perfect way to receive this season and the next week the MLB games.
So as you mentioned the MLB, this stadium specifically, because it was just opened in 2019, is made to the specifications of MLB? Or?
Yes, you're totally right. All the requirements and the specifications from the local league, which is the Liga Mexicana de Baseball, and the Major League Baseball. So that makes us available to have San Diego Padres and San Francisco Giants to receive the first official game of MLB in Mexico and for Mexico City. We are more than happy to have it, and this is going to be part of the history of the Diablos, of the stadium, and to be recorded on this museum. You have to have a space specifically for 40 players, all in the same place with the same services, with the same comfort, with the same support also by the gym, the training room, the internet, the screens, and all that. Also batting cage on the inside.
Now, we first pulled up, it was beautiful. The stadium is beautiful, the architecture. Just talk about a little bit about the architecture and the reason behind the design.
It aims to have the ancient Mexico with these pyramid-like towers that we have, which also have this volcanic look-alike, which is part of the materials that were before the Spaniards arrived to America, and specifically to Mexico City. So we have the pyramids, we have these wide corridors resembling what the old Aztec or Maya cultures have on their sites. And on the other side, the modern Mexico, which is represented by this big ceiling that we have, all the roofing, which has a particular form, a particular design. When you can see it from top, will look like the letter M for Mexico. And also part of the story says that it's the tip of the tail of the devil. So it's this pointy angular shape that you can see. The people that works on the stadium and the players, we are privileged to be part of the vision of Mr. Alfredo Harp, the lead of the project, whose mission was to make not only a baseball park, it's close to the art, it's close to culture, it's close to family reunion, to promote baseball for the kids, as we have a mini field, we have some batting cages for them. So it's not only baseball, it's a project with social vision. That's what we like to call it.
So we're at the museum.
Yes.
First, let's talk about the Warriors.
These Warriors that welcome all of our visitors are part of the proposal of artist from Oaxaca, Sabino Guizú. What we are looking at, it's baseballers, but also Game of Thrones, but also samurais, and also ancient cultures from Mexico. And you can see in the wall that the weaponry that it's hung could be like Star Wars, Game of Thrones, samurais. So yes, be welcome at the Museo de los Diablos.
What can visitors expect in the museum?
More than 2,000 square meters of art in this lobby, and also on our temp rooms, room A and room B. And also behind this wall, you will see 14 rooms with more than 80 years of the history of the Diablos Rojos. Part of them is going to be traditional, chronological, but also we have a room dedicated to the design. So it was designed by the firm architects that worked the stadium. You will also have the chance to experience a 360 projection. You can also be able to sit on the game of bats thrown. We have a trophy room, we have a uniforms room, and we have stories since 1940s up to date.
All right, so I'm here with Mr. Augustine Castillo.
Yes.
And you are the museum director?
Yeah.
Tell me about the museum in general and how it came together.
Well, it is very old idea that born when the team was celebrating the 65 years in the Mexican League. Mr. Alfredo Harp expressed that he wanted Diablos Rojos Hall of Fame. But in that years, we didn't have our own ballpark. So he said, one day we will have our stadium. And when that day came, we will have a Hall of Fame. The first year, when we came to the Diamante de Fuego, Alfredo Harp Helú, he says, now we have our own stadium, our own ballpark. When we saw the space, it was bigger. It was a lot of opportunities to have more than just names. Since his family came to baseball, we have been mixing art and sports because they love art. So we determined that 2 gates could be for art and then the main for sports. You can see paintings, you can see sculptures, you can see many things. And the best thing is the museum is open every day.
All right, squad, so we're here with Mr. Juan Castro, the manager for Diablos Rojos de Mexico.
Mexico, good Spanish, man. Good Spanish, I got it.
So, how long have you been the manager for the team?
This is my second season for the Diablos, yes.
And what is the atmosphere like here?
Well, you know, this is a team that has a lot of history, a lot of championships, and the atmosphere here, it's really, really good one. It's really high, and you're gonna see it tonight. You're gonna see it tonight. People love to come to the stadium, especially this one, which is a new beautiful stadium. So I really like it. I really like to be here because every time you step in the field, you feel the energy from the fans, and also, the players get contagious. So it's pretty cool to be here.
What is the competition like in the Mexican League?
It has been really good. Actually, my first year last year, I got to see really, really good teams, and it goes all the way, to the end, to the Series or El Rey. That's the championship of this league. So I think it's like every day here is like winning. You have to win every day because you don't know what's going to happen the next day.
Now, you spent 16 years or 17 years in the MLB. How does that experience kind of travel over to your experience now as a manager?
Well, it was a lot of help, definitely. Being a player over there for 17 years, and then I got to be a coach also for a few years in the States with the Dyers and also with the Phillies. And a lot of those things that I experienced when I was there playing and also as a coach, I came to Mexico now, and I try to give the best that I can to the guys. Try to help them out, try to teach them, whatever we learn. For me, the best thing is like to leave something in them. Mm-hmm. It could be baseball, or it could be personal, it could be something that they take forever to their lives too.
Now, you kind of mentioned the stadium here. It's a newer stadium. How does it compare to the major league stadiums? And then what does Mexico City have to offer?
Yeah, this stadium here, man, is beautiful. It's beautiful, it's pretty new, and it is exciting to come every day. The game is at 7, I was here at 9. Working out a little bit, getting ready for the game tonight. But Mexico City is it's a big city, and it has all kind of people. So the facilities are unbelievable for the fans, and they enjoy it. You can see that every time they come to the game, they enjoy to be here. They enjoy the music, they enjoy the atmosphere.
All right, so I'm here with Jorge Del Valle. What is your title, and then what do you do, your work on a day-to-day basis?
Okay, I am Sports Vice President in the team. Players, statistics with the game. The most important thing in this position is the off season. In the off season, take the decisions around the team. This is the most important thing in this position.
Now, you've been with the team for 8 years, correct?
Yeah.
One, how have you seen the team itself change? And then obviously, how has it been going from the old stadium to the new stadium?
In this stadium is like Major League Baseball. You need to have all the team and the personnel to work in this stadium. Spa, sauna, gym, we have batting cages. And in the other stadium, it's different. It's only the locker and the office for the manager, and it's all.
So now the players have no excuse to get better, right?
Exactly. This is the best part of this stadium. All the players don't have excuse to win in the field. And this is the philosophy of this team. take all the facilities, give to the players, and they make you work.
All right, guys, so I'm here with Mr. Otan Diaz, and we are in front of the Diablos store.
Yes. Amigos, pues realmente Diablos Rojos del México ha hecho un esfuerzo por crear espacios realmente que te involucren, que te hagan compenetrarte en la parte de lo que es el béisbol. La tienda es un ejemplo en donde tú puedes encontrar no solamente memorabilia, sino también todo lo que tiene que ver con productos muy atractivos. Hemos cambiado, tal vez hace algunos años hubiera sido poco factible el pensar que pudiéramos tener un uniforme de color menta en esta ocasión. Sin embargo, bueno, hemos estado rompiendo paradigmas y haciendo que nuestros productos lleguen a los jóvenes y sobre todo entren en un segmento de moda muy particular.
On game days, how busy is the store?
Ustedes lo van a ver en un momento más. No hay forma de entrar, está lleno. Hay momentos en los que hay una fila prácticamente de 200, 300 personas para poder entrar a la tienda, ¿no? Entonces sí es un verdadero éxito.